Excuse the hair because I've just got out of the shower and it's wet and can't really be bothered to do anything about it, to be honest. Yeah, it's another Charity Tuesday. It's come round fast again, isn't it? Oh yeah, and also, excuse the retro One Direction hoodie, you know? It's just super comfy and it's big and I've just had a shower and I want to be comfy. So as I was saying, it's another Charity Tuesday, another time for me to talk to you guys about important things. So I've decided I'm going to redo a video that I done a while ago. This one is about my feelings about my abuser's suicide. I put a lot of thought into this into whether I wanted to redo this one or not, because the things I want to say I wasn't sure if I wanted to put out there, but I think it is important to put out there, so I'm redoing the video. So where to start with this one? So I decided I'm going to start this one at the beginning, probably is best. So once I found out he'd committed suicide, obviously I had a lot of mixed feelings about that. Number one was I was very, very angry. I've got a face mask on my hand, it's irritating me. I was angry. I'm not, obviously, like, I'd gone through this whole process of reporting him, reliving all these things that he'd done to me, and then I found out he had killed himself. And that wasn't great, in all honesty. I wasn't very happy about that. Yeah, it did affect me quite badly, and it took quite a while to come to terms with that, because he had taken all of these things away from me, and then he took away that one final thing that I wanted to do in order to get closure on what he had done to me, and that really knocked me. I think it knocked me sideways. Like, even though I had this feeling like it was a possibility that he could do that, but I don't know, I just wanted to hear that guilty verdict, and he took that away from me, and that was gutting. Like, it was infuriating. I was just angry for a while, but at the same time I hurt a little bit. I was upset that he'd died. Like, even though he'd done all that to me, I still had some good memories with him. So it was conflicting the whole time, and I also felt a little bit guilty. I did feel like part of the reason why he died was my fault, and I spent a long time talking to my counsellor about that, about the fact that I felt like I was the reason he died, and that was hard. Like, it wasn't my fault, and I knew that, but I also didn't know that, and it took a long time to spin that around and realise that it wasn't my fault and he had that choice. But yeah, the fact that he killed himself was tough. Like, it was really hard to deal with, and it was so many conflicting emotions, and it was just something that I never really anticipated happening, but I did, and I'd spent so long building up to this moment of thinking, right, I'm going to see him in court, and I'm going to get a chance for other people to know what he's done, and now he never got that guilty verdict, and it's not set in stone, and people don't really know what he'd done, and that is hard, because people still could turn around and be like, well, he never did it, it was never proven that he'd done it. But I know he did it, and that's the hardest part of it all, really, is because he never got the guilty verdict. I can't say, like, he did do it, because even though I know he did it, it was never proven, like, in court, and people could turn around and be like, well, it was never proven in court, so I don't believe you, and that is hard. That's hard. But yeah, suicide. I think I've seen, like, the flip side of suicide because of that. Like, I've got both sides of the emotions for it. Like, with him dying, like I said, like, I had good memories with him, but I've also got really, really bad memories with him. So it's weird. It's really weird. It's probably the best way to explain it. Is that I can't really explain it. And I think that's the best way to explain it, is I can't explain it. Because there are so many like little emotions that build it up to how I feel about it. And to break that down is difficult, and it is what it is. He chose that action, and some people say to me, well, the fact that he killed himself, surely that shows that what he did was what he did. But at the same time, it's not the same as going to court and people saying he's guilty. But what can you do when somebody decides that they can't face that? And that's really what it comes down to. And that's how I feel about it, to be honest. I don't know how I feel about it half the time. It's one of those things, I think. It's so weird. That's basically all I can say about it, to be honest. It's just weird and hard and annoying and frustrating, and I get angry about it, and it is upsetting. And sometimes I just sit there and think, like, my cousin lost her dad. And, you know, other people lost a friend and that, and they don't necessarily, like, some of them people probably don't even know what he did. And, you know, it's tough. It's really hard. But there we go. That's life. This week I am going back into the gym starting tomorrow. I'm going early. I've got to set an alarm and I'm gonna go. I might actually even try and vlog it for you guys so you can see me going. And like you can see, I'm doing more on this channel now. Like, I stopped for quite a while and now I'm back on it. So there we go, happy days. Make sure you do subscribe, because like literally the majority of people watching my videos are not subscribed to my channel, so make sure you do subscribe. If you are enjoying any of my videos, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. People are really enjoying the Norfolk vlogs, and the last one is coming this weekend, so if you haven't seen the other ones, make sure you go watch them before the final one this weekend. And stick a comment on them if you've got something you want to say, because I try and reply to everybody that comments, so it's great, isn't it? But yeah, it's been good chatting with you this week, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!